Welcome back to Autism at Home, brought to you by us at Early Autism Project Malaysia through our non-profit initiative, The Hope Project. My name is Jochebed Isaacs, and it's so nice to see you again. This is the 6th lesson in the Building Attention Skills series. In part 1, we talked about the developmental milestones of attention. That is, what attention should look like for a typical child at each age. In the subsequent lessons, we introduced the basic attention tasks of matching, file folders, and sorting, as well as puzzles. Today's lesson is more to introduce you to the many other types of attention tasks out there. Remember how at the start of this series, we talked about why attention is important, not just in childhood, but all the way into adulthood? This tells us then that attention is something we must continue to build and strengthen as we get older. A knob puzzle might be an attention task for a 2-year-old, but not anymore for a 6-year-old because it's just too easy. After all, attention tasks are only called attention tasks if they require attention. So don't be surprised if a task that was challenging for your child at first soon becomes second nature to them. This is normal and a good thing. We must constantly ensure attention tasks are changing and getting more advanced to suit our child's level, so they continue to be challenged, build their attention skills, and not get frustrated and bored with doing the same thing. The good news is that there are so many more attention tasks for children besides just matching file folders, sorting, and puzzles, though many of these tasks build on these foundational skills. For example, sorting pom-poms by color requires the skill of matching and sorting. Many attention tasks also double as fine motor tasks. They usually require the concentration and careful manipulation of the little muscles. For example, beading necklaces. The great thing is that there is an incredible community of people online who are constantly sharing creative attention task ideas. You could easily save images of your favorite ones or even start a Pinterest board of your own. For this lesson, we will show you some examples of more attention tasks, roughly divided into easy, intermediate, and advanced activities. Keep in mind that these are rough categories. What we classify as easy in this lesson could still be advanced for some children. So without further ado, here are some easy attention tasks. These usually require the foundational skills of matching and sorting at least. Putting pom-poms or popsicle sticks in bottles. This can also be made more complex by sorting pom-poms or popsicle sticks by color. Beading big beads with pipe cleaners. The pipe cleaners are stiff and bendy, hence making that much easier to bead than string. Coins and buttons in Tupperwares or piggy banks. This really gets the pincer fingers working. Stickers. This is a really fun way for children to practice peeling off stickers and arranging it how they like. Scooping rice into bowls. Not only does it take concentration not to spill the rice, but this can also be a fun part of pretend play. Next, here are some intermediate attention task ideas. We classify them as intermediate because they require quite well-developed pincer grip skills and the ability to adjust small objects in a small space. Counting buttons, where a child arranges buttons according to the number, or arranging popsicle sticks by alphabet. Making pasta necklaces, the thread can start to get smaller than pipe cleaners, and you can use beads too. Button patterns, arranging buttons according to lines, or even a pegs and numbers math tray. Finally, here are some advanced attention task ideas. We call these tasks advanced because they assume a child already has some pencil grip and the ability to do very fine, small manipulations. Children who have these skills are usually already reaching or even at school age. So it is appropriate to start graduating them to worksheet-based activities. For example, connect the dot activity sheets, or word searches require lots of concentration and also practice letter recognition. Children at this age could start to learn some simple origami. This skill requires patience and plenty of practice to get it accurate. This is also a great age to explore established games and activities like Lego, where your child could spend hours creating their own Lego creation. Board games like Operation certainly require plenty of focus and attention to get the tiny parts out of the patient, something some adults even find hard to do. Notice how by this age, attention tasks really start to look like proper hobbies, be it drawing, Lego, or doing word search. Children will also start to show clear preference for the attention tasks they like. But really, you don't need to wait till your child reaches 5 or 6 to incorporate their interests into the attention tasks. If your child likes cute animals, try making cutting activities cuter by sticking a little unicorn on the scissors like this. Or try feeding the hungry rabbit in this adorable attention task. Whatever attention task you introduce, remember to keep the 3 key strategies at the back of your mind. Break the skill down into small steps to make learning easier. Make sure to get lots of practice. The more practice your child gets, the easier the task, which means the stronger their attention. And finally, don't forget to reinforce them for their hard work.
Pop quiz. Let's take a look at some attention tasks and practice applying the 3 key strategies. Which of the below are benefits of doing attention tasks? Building a child's attention span, possible development of hobbies, occupies the child's time, or teaches the child to copy others? The answer is A, B, and C. Learning attention tasks may require the skill of imitation or copying others, but is not a primary reason for teaching attention tasks. Take a look at this image of a lacing card activity where the child needs to lace string through the holes like sewing. What are some ways this skill can be broken down? By number of holes, size of holes, stiffness of the string, and even thickness of the card. Generally, lacing cards with less and larger holes, stiffer string, and thicker card are easier to lace.
Now it's your turn. Assuming your child has already learned the basic attention tasks at least, look at the list of ideas we shared today. First, classify whether your child should start with easy, intermediate, or advanced attention tasks. Next, select 1 or 2 tasks to start with. Remember, you can come up with your own. Break the skill down, practice, and reinforce your child for learning these new tasks. Thank you so much for watching our lesson on more attention task ideas. In the next and final lesson, we will focus on some of the common troubleshooting scenarios that may come up when teaching attention. So if you're teaching any of the attention programs, it can be very helpful to watch that lesson, especially if you run into any challenges. As usual, if you haven't already, do check out our free online resource platform, Autism at Home, which has all the corresponding articles and downloadables for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.